Come, come on. No. Don't. Good morning, YouTube. So, out for morning walk with Wolf Dog and the other one. And it is very slippery. Try not to go arse over tit with any luck until I get up onto this snowy bit. Oh, it's like a sheet ice here. You're very gingerly walking across it. Ooh, that's dodgy. Deeper snow, but not so slick, crunchy snow. Ooh, I haven't even got my gloves on today. That's how warm it is. Actually, +6. So big meltdown happening. But there is a bit of a breeze, and even at +6, a breeze will chill you to the bone if you're not careful. So quiet morning this morning. Out with the doggies. Not a lot of people about on a Saturday morning. Not a lot of people online, so I'm expecting this to be quiet and nice. Peaceful walk. It's also nice for me here because there's very few people about, very few cars about. Well, there's not cars up here anyway. People, dogs, cars, and all the rest of it. Makes it much more, much easier and less stressful on me. There's nothing. Let me put this stick out a bit. Hold on a minute. That's better. Now I can see what's going on. That's it. Now, oh, that's better. Now in full screen for me. Can't go that way. No. What does it say about that actually? About sure. You can't actually flick screens when you're on live stream. You're not supposed to be able to. Hello, whoever's online. Ooh, lots of people. Hello, welcome to Leningrad Oblast. I'm coming to you from a small place just outside of St. Petersburg, Russia. New to the channel, I'm an Englishman living in Russia these last 16 years. I kept saying 15 years, 16 years now. My wife reminded me we've been married 16 years. Blimey. Get less for murder, don't you? And she who must be obeyed. So, now anyway, for a bit of walk with the dogs this morning in the snow, what's left of it, it is rapidly disappearing. I can see it, the trees are bare now of snow. There's not much on them now. We did have a huge snowfall, and this is what's left of it. But you can feel it underfoot. You can't hear it because it's not crunchy anymore. Bits of it are, but it's basically very wet snow now, and it's on global meltdown. So I wouldn't expect this to be here for too much longer. It's raining as well, so rain plus warmth, +6 today. Wet snow, yeah, it ain't gonna last, is it? I would say probably another fortnight and we'll start to see very little snow. It'll disappear. I was watching a video today from somebody who put a video out, and he was doing new house tours. I'm not going to mention his name because he's a dick, but anyway, beside the point. He was doing house tours, and it was going on about this new house tour in Moscow and how nice it was, and it's a white box house. So basically they build the house and no, complete lie, complete error. You can't hook up gas yourself in Russia at all. It is even from the gas point coming into the house to the boiler. That bit has to be done by a certified gas engineer, and they also put a wire thing around it with a lead seal on it, so there is no hooking up yourself. Complete bullshit. Why people put YouTube videos out like that, I do not know. They're doing it. So no, if anybody saw that video by that idiot, and no, you can't hook it up yourself. The other thing was I didn't like, that's against Russian code. they must be in a separate building, a separate room, normally called a katyol or katyolnik, place where you have the boiler boiling it, where you have the gas boiler. They had put in a gas central heating boiler and a separate water heater boiler. I thought, well, why have they got a separate water heater boiler? He's going on, he's gushing over it, how nice it is and how they've got hot water and all that. Well, yeah, what they've done is actually, because he knows nothing about what he's talking about, he's out of his depth, which is beyond logic, because if you put a new boiler in, it should be instant, much more efficient. You've only got one boiler to maintain, you haven't got two, so it would be perfect. And what they're doing is cheap time, put the cheapest little gas boiler in they can find, with in effect a giant immersion heater or a giant kettle stuck on your wall, if you like, using expensive electric. So as for the quality build, no, rubbish. Shouldn't be doing that these days. As I progress with my build, you will see I won't be doing that at all. I will go into the expense of putting in a instant on boiler, so we'll have instant hot water. What are you doing down there, eh? What are you doing? Yeah, you can bounce around. Yeah. Oh, Jackie, come here. Get him to. So anyway, from Essex, UK. Good morning, Essex, UK. So yeah, that was the video I spotted this morning. Anyway, from a certain YouTuber. If you didn't catch it, who was putting out rubbish as usual, and he's got a huge channel actually, but he puts out lies and misleads people, but certainly tells people lies. It's either blatant lies or he's misled himself. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's too stupid to find out. Knows nothing about building. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, instant on boilers, much more efficient than having a secondary water boiler on your wall. And so if you want to go and see the video, find it yourself. I'm not gonna even tell you where to find it, but he's a prominent YouTuber somewhere in Moscow, and he's actually, let me see what country he's from. I don't want to give it away, but he's a dick anyway. And don't listen to rubbish. In Russia you've got good builders and you've got bad builders, like any other place in the world, and cowboy builders and companies will come in and say, oh, we're doing all this brilliant housing project and it's all going to be great, and they've got all the latest mod cons. And reality is they're using old-fashioned tech that should have gone out years ago. And that's just one of the things. I mean, if you're buying an old Dacia, say, and it's really old-fashioned and old Soviet Dacia, and unless you're going to spend a huge sum to upgrade it to modern standards, then yeah, you will have a separate hot water boiler. You will have you might even have a wood burner. So that's one of the things. With my off-grid place here, what I did was, the way it works is there's a wood burner, a bit like an Arga. It's kind of a version of an Arga, a cheaper version of an Arga. So it's a same kind of style, same size roughly. It's got a bigger wood burner, not as efficient as an Arga, of course. Argas were the ultimate in wood burners, weren't they? But it's certainly good. It's from Serbia. It's called a Super Thermal Plus, and that runs central heating and an indirect water heater. So even I'm not using electric water heaters. They're so old-fashioned. And I keep saying I'm going to do some off-grid videos about it, and I'm really loathing to do it because I don't want to. Romanticize off-grid living, because it's not romantic. It's a damn hard grind, and so I'm loathing to do any videos about off-grid living. But I might do the videos about the off-grid systems. That's all it will be, just to show you the systems that we do up there. I can't. There's still a lot of snow. I would like to go once we get up into Novgorod this summer. Now it's coming. Spring is coming. The snow is melting. And once I get up there, then yeah, a lot more live streaming, a lot better, a lot easier to live stream up there. I can go into town very, very quickly within minutes, and I can do some fantastic live streams up there. Show you a real settlement or a closed gate settlement. Well, when the gate's closed, it's a closed gate settlement. It's not really a rural Russian village. It's young trees, are thin trees, thin, young. They were cleared out about 35 years ago for building plots, and they were just not used, and nobody bought them. They weren't used. Either the people died off, or they just weren't interested in it. Maybe they had plots already and they just didn't take it up. But whatever reasons, a lot of it never got used. Some of them were taken up and sold off, like ours was, neighbours, and a lot of them were just left. And this is the story to these last 16 years. Watch out for Sasquatch. Will make you his girlfriend. Ah, the Sasquatch. Well, the Sasquatch. Well, that's an American thing. It's an American Indian thing, isn't it? But we don't have Sasquatches here. We do have kind of other things. But I mean, I haven't seen anything since I've not seen a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch or anything like that. You know, you just have to keep an eye out and see what turns up. You know, sometimes things turn up. Maybe something's out there. I've not seen anything for ages though. But one of them things. Maybe it is a Sasquatch or a big distance. There's an ambient sound of the road from here, but it's a long way away. It's kind of difficult to hear, but it is there. What I can tell you is that direction, about a kilometre. The new place in Novgorod, in Staraya Russa, if you're following the channel. Hey! Shut up, you. Bloody wolf dogs. Come here, you. Pets? Yeah, they don't. And he looks exactly the same as the one on the other YouTube videos. The guy doing YouTube videos about wolf dogs, and he was just telling people, don't get a wolf dog. Think carefully about what you're doing. And I absolutely agree with him 100%. Think about what you saw on newspaper. I did say this yesterday and the day before. I was kind of still finding it funny that how they come up with this one. But apparently, Russia, under direct guidance of President Putin, has ordered that, or had ordered that, tunnels should be dug from Russia under Europe into the UK and into Europe, and I guess anywhere else. And through those tunnels, they were going to flood Europe with immigrants and migrants coming up into Europe and into the UK. So if you hear any digging, look under your feet. And it's obviously a great plot. And this comes from the Sun newspaper. It's supposed to be respectable, well, kind of respectable, a bit of a rag. But anyway, but the Sun newspaper come up with this one. Where they got it from, I do not know. It's almost as desperate as the Russian military attacking with shovels, or that Russia's without toilets, or wherever. Oh, Russians are running out of food, or the economy's collapsed. Oh, what was it? What was the one? Russia is running out of missiles. They've only got enough for X amount of time, whatever it is going to be. Oh, only for another year. Only for another year. And another year keeps dragging on, doesn't it, really? So they're running out of tanks. They're having to bring up T-34s and stuff. But anyway, yeah, whatever. Some of the stuff you read, just make sure you keep an eye out for digging holes coming up and immigrants popping out the ground. Because apparently the ones that are coming in flooding England are not coming from rubber dinghies. They've been let in by the stupid government. It's actually Russian tunnels that are being dug from Russia under Europe and then across under the English Canal. The English Canal up into England, and that's where they're popping up there somewhere. The immigrants are coming through the tunnels and flooding England with illegal immigrants coming from Russia. So now you know. Now you've got the genuine story from here about how the immigrants are popping up. So now you know it's not Keir Starmer's fault at all. He's not to blame. He's not to blame on generations of British politicians who have not got it under control, one after the other, puppet governments. They're not to blame. It's definitely Russian tunnels popping up and sending immigrants through to the UK. So now you know. You got the scoop here. Russia on that's where you got the scoop from. Taken all the way from the reliable Sun newspaper, who obviously did their fact checking really well and what have you. It's almost as funny as the furry people I saw in that video. They dress up in furry costumes as pretend animals and waltz around the town. I don't know what that's all about. Another bunch of loons. But, if you notice, you may have noticed, I'm putting some odd shorts out recently. If you watch my normal shorts, I do put a lot out, I must admit. But if you noticed, I was gonna do a metro video. I thought I'm gonna do a metro video. I thought I'll do all the metro in St. Petersburg, and I'll put it out as video. And then, can you see me waving? See which direction? Forward or which direction? Hold on, I can't see you. Which direction? In the window. Which window? That one up there? Michael Hughes? Where are you waving from? I can't see. There's no windows here. No, can't see you, sorry. I've been looking, but I can't see you. I'll look a bit harder. But anyway. So, no, I can't see you waving. It's my dog, one of my dogs. Pet that dog. I pet that dog. I pet that dog. Pet that dog. Another one. Here comes Wolfface. Ah, you can't pet that dog. You can't pet the dog. Must pet me. Get away from me. Get away from me, you big thing. Go away. Can't pet any dog, only me. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who's allowed to be fussed and petted and fed and loved and that. No other dog gets a look in. You jealous big thing. Aren't you, eh? Anyway. Aren't you, eh? You jealous big thing? Yes, you bloody well are. But, so yeah, that's where. So I was saying anyway. So come on, go in this way. Come on, I'm not taking you in yet. You can stay out of it. Come on. I've actually got no gloves on today, it's that warm, which is odd for me. Although my right hand's a bit cold. What was I saying? I was going to do a metro video. I thought, yeah, I'll do what everybody YouTubers done. I'll go and do a metro video and I'll show the beautiful metros in Russia. And then I thought, you know what? I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do metro videos. I find them extremely boring. I know the metros are beautiful, right? I mean, I get that. And there's deepest in the world and one of the deepest. And they got these it's like walking to a museum. They're spotlessly clean and beautiful. And I get that. But to make a video about it, really, find out you, the big lump, it just really doesn't appeal to me. So, but anyway, had gone down in the winter time and I'd done some footage down in the metro, but it was clips basically. I had the plan of going. I'm just putting my glove on here, a bit wobbly here. That's it. My right hand was getting a bit cool, and I'd done some footage in the metros on the Red Line in St. Petersburg, but there were only short clips of each station. That's kind of how enthusiastic I was and about doing it. And they were sat on the computer and I thought, you know what shall I do with these clips? Shall I release them? Shall I just delete them? I thought, well, I did go down, I did make a special journey and do the clips and that. So you may notice that some metro clips turn up in my shorts feed. And that's where they came from my attempt at a metro video that I never made, and never will make, probably, because it was just too clickbaity. It's just too, where are you? Where am I? Slap you silly. I'm in Russia. This is Russia. This is just outside of St. Petersburg, Russia, is where I'm at. It's a place called Gorelovo. And it's just nestled between St. Petersburg and a place called Krasny Selo, or Red City, if you like, Red Town, Krasny Selo, and St. Petersburg. And it's part of the Leningrad Oblast, or Leningrad region is where I'm at. And this is Saturday morning, and this is dog walk morning. It's dog walk morning every morning. Don't always live stream, but a lot of times I do, because you know what? Go out and chat to people and show the wolf dog. He's not a wolf dog, he's a Heinz 57 dog, but the black one there, he's a wolf dog. He's Jackie, come here, show yourself. Jackie, come here. Come show yourself. Come show your wolf face. Come show your wolf face. He's not going to show his wolf face. Come here. Come here, show your wolf face. Come on then. Come on then. Come on, Jackie. Come on then. He's not going to play. Come on then. Run at the camera. Yeah. So, have a go at the other dog, why not? I know he's not a wolf dog. He's not got your spectacular wolf breeding, but he's still okay. Doesn't mean you have to have a go at him every time. Yeah, you can get that stick. What have you got? Go, what have you got? What have you got? Die, Polky. That's not a big stick, is it? That's not hardly a big stick. Go find a big stick. Go find a big Polky. Get a Polky. Go on. That's not nothing. So anyway, wolfy dog. Get a Polky. Get a Polky. Die, Polky. Go on, go find a big stick. Go find it. He does that for some reason. It's like, I'm boss, I'm boss, I'm boss. Play with me, play. The other dog don't want to play with him. And I think the other dog's a bit timid of him, to be honest. He stays by me, look. Oh, you don't want to play with him, do you? No, he's too big and rough, isn't he? You're getting fat, dog. You're getting fat, aren't you? Look at the side of that belly. You've got a butt like my wife. Anyway, don't let her say that. She who must be obeyed. But, so, anyway, while I'm out here waffling, that's where the retro shots are coming from. So, video that I was going to make and never made, and didn't want to make, and went half-heartedly to do all these metros. I was like, got down the first 5 stations, and I was like, nah, I've had enough of this. I just, God, I don't want to do it. So I didn't do it. But, I've had another idea, actually. And the other idea is that once I'm in Novgorod, I'm going to be doing a little live stream up there. Not a lot, not like every day, but a lot of times I'll be doing some live stream up there to show you a real rural town rather than this forest, which is getting on my nerves as well as I want to get out of here. But a real rural town, and we're going to take the DSLR camera with me on a tripod, and we'll do some photography. Live stream, so if someone wants some nice shot of something, of some nice place, you can tell me which shot you want, where you want it, and I will name the file and I'll put it in the Google Drive. I've got it set up now. It'll be from that date's live stream with your name upon it, and you can download it and gaze in full 18 megapixel quality from the DSLR camera. The quality of the photos are pretty good. Some very nice photography up there in Novgorod. Some beautiful sunsets, some beautiful stuff. So you can come with me on those live streams. You can say, move left a bit, move right a bit, take that shot there, and I will do it for you and put it out for you. And it'll be a little reminder of that live stream kind of idea I've had. I like photography, but I'm not a good photographer. I'm learning. I've got a DSLR camera. I've got a Canon 550D, which is a bit old, but got some. The reason I got it was because it's good for photography, and the lenses are plentiful, whereas the modern cameras lenses are expensive. Whereas for the older camera, you can get them really cheap and still get a very, very good photo. So, especially with some of the bigger lenses, the 300mm lenses, get some really good photos. If I can get to the, there's a picture I put out the other day of Starry Russa at night time, and it is the tower, the water tower or Bashny, and it wasn't taken by me. I got it from a VK page. I put it out anyway just to show you. I'm tending to recreate that photo, but with that photo that she took, there's a lot of noise in the photo, because obviously she's used what looks like a phone camera she's used, which is a pretty good shot actually, but there's a lot of, the sky is purple, and there's 2 shots at different times, and both times the sky is purple, and there is no purple sky there, so methinks she has enhance the photo with some colour to the sky to make it a bit more purple. And probably with a phone, like I said. So we'll be good up with the DSLR camera and getting a much better shot. I'll even remove the UV filter to get a really good shot there, and it should be nice. And get some really good clear shots, especially the town centre where it's very, very quiet at night, nobody about. I can do some really nice photography up there, and we'll put them out and put them in the archive. If anybody wants them, can grab them to have a look. I know that people do worry about having Russian content on phones and whatever, and I understand that. But the photos that we'll do won't have any kind of, I'll make sure there's no Cyrillic writing to give them away, so it just looks like a nice photo. There won't be any dead giveaways that can give it away as Russian content. That's the kind of plan anyway. And because there's also looking at doing, hopefully there's a beaver dam about from my property up there, it's about, I don't know, 10 or 20 meters from the property there's a beaver dam, and hopefully we're doing some live stream, very quietly doing some live stream of the beavers at work in the evening. And because we get not white nights up there, but close to white nights. Don't know what white nights are in St. Petersburg, where the sun doesn't go down at night time, or it just dips below the horizon. You get these beautiful white nights till midnight. Up there, not quite as white nights, but still very bright, and bright enough to see beavers in the evening. So that's the kind of plan to put there very quietly, do a live stream and catch the beavers. That's the kind of plan up there. It should be a very relaxing kind of live stream. We'll be able to sit very quietly and watch beavers working away at the dam that they've been constructing, which has to be unfortunately destroyed every year because it blocks up the canals. But the plan is to do that. And also up at the pond at the back of the house, we have swans on there, so hopefully be able to see them. I have got some footage of swans up there. It was taken by the neighbour, and I might put that out as short as well. I've got lots of wildlife. We had a giant stork visit the garden. I've never, my wife captured it on video, and it's never been released. And so probably that will go out as a short as well. So lots of things I can do yet until I go back in the summertime. I just got my doctor's test result and I'm really upset about it. Turns out I'm not going to be a doctor. Well, Doctor Who. Not who's there, Doctor Who. Remember that one? Oh God, that's an old joke. That's an old joke, isn't it? Blimey. Never mind it. Well, if you can't be a doctor, you must have some ologies. You could be an ologist of some kind. Somethingologist. Look, we're going into stalk mode there, aren't we? Let's zoom in a bit. Can we zoom in? I can't zoom in. Oh, I can. That's him in stalk mode. No. He's looking at the other dog. He was, and the head went down. You know when he's moving forward. If I go forward, will he go forward? What happens is, Wolf's going to stalk mode, head goes down. Let's see if he does it. Yeah, there we go. Classic head goes down. Tail trailing, head down. There's his stalk mode. There he goes, stalking. Wolf dog stalking. That is absolutely typical of a wolf dog. There we go. Where are you? Can't zoom out now again. How do I do this? There we go. As I get older, I remember all the people I lost along the way. Maybe my budding career as a tour guide was not the right choice. Yeah, right. You lost all the people along the way. God, dad jokes today are coming out, aren't they? Slapping. Well, here's one. Oh, here's one that were probably controversial. Probably upset loads of people now with this joke. But anyway, if we're doing jokes, my favourite of all time, how many Mexicans to change a light bulb? Well, just Juan. Just Juan. Is my favourite dad joke. And the other favourite one is Ah, dear, telling the mechanic's got a new girlfriend. 2 clean fingers. What else we got? Oh God, the controversial one. How do you circumcise a priest? Slap the altar boy on the back of the head. God, that's probably offended all Catholics. Oh well, I don't care. But if you're offended, well, I'm sorry, but I don't give a toss. So, don't like humour. You're a sad individual. But, anyway, it's time for me to go in. They've had enough, obviously, and he's starting to get into stalking mode. He's starting to get. And he goes down. Look. There he goes. Look, stalking the dog. Head goes down. Goes into slow walk. There we go. Slow walk up to the dog. That is absolute stalk mode. There he goes. I've not seen him go down on all fours for a while, actually. He will go down on all fours and crawl along the ground in real stalk mode. That is very typical wolf. And this is, he's at it again. Look, that's it. Head goes down, very slow walk, and tail trailing, not up in the air. Whereas dogs, Archie, Archie, you watch Archie come towards me now. Archie, come here. Archie, come here, Archie. Not you. You're not Archie, can you? Go on, cush you. Archie, the other dog, tail up, curious, waggy. Happy to see me. Yeah, tail up. Yeah, tail up, ain't he? Yeah, it's a tail up. You're not tail. Go on. God, nobody could ever sail off to another dog without you being there, could they? You big thing. But, anyway. But, so that's it anyway for today. I've had enough time to go back and do some actual work. I might put another shot out today on the metro, I don't know. I haven't got that many. Jackie! But there is quite a few, but there's not that many. But not like millions. Jackie! Go on, you cush. Get away from me. If you want... Yeah, that's what happens there. Other dog's barking. Yes. It's very slippery here. Whatever, so anyway. My mum died when we couldn't remember her blood type. As she died. But she said, let's be positive. But it's hard. Oh God. Be positive. Oh God. I did see another joke about that the other day. What was it about? What was that, a blood joke? What was it about? What was it? I've forgotten. There was another one about that. There was one I read the other day about that. I've forgotten. God, droll. Wah, 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 wah. That one is almost as bad as what did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. Oh, this is as bad as that. Oh, do you want to hear a really controversial joke? Shall I tell my worst one? How did Michael Jackson know when it was bedtime? When the big hand touched the little hand. How's that for a bad one? God, that's as bad as it gets in here. I'll probably be sued by somebody now for saying that. Michael Jackson's family, or whatever. But there we go. It's one of them things. Oh God. Michael Jackson. Anyway, that's me gone. I'm done for today. I'm going in. It's time for a cup of tea. Maybe it's time for coffee and some camembert. I've got some camembert stuff I've forgotten. So I'll see you in the next live stream. Not sure when that's going to be. And have a great day. Have a great weekend wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next one.